What was that?
Yeah.
2023 second half or something like that. It's actually really good.
FY financial year 2023.
Starts in summer. The other one starts in winter.
Yeah, no, you're right. When it starts, good point.
That's right. I mean, you could hardly call this summer anyway. So.
It's been horrendous, isn't it?
Wait, really?
Could not believe, was it 2 or 3 days before summer, we've got to bring ducted heating on.
Yeah. Oh, while I'm thinking of it, the G-Maker just had a change of guard with the people doing the lawn mowing. So if any of us want to learn how to do lawn mowing, so that we can mow whatever we want, we just got to put our hand up and meet the crew that come later on today. I'm half tempted because I'm looking at all that long shit over there. And this over here is... I remember before COVID, I was walking across there and a couple of brown snakes were coming.
They've actually avoided it.
Out of that
It's
long.
been so wet. They've been avoiding it. It's been so wet. But I'll probably hit it soon. But yeah, it's a pain in the butt.
It's something to be very wary of in that long stuff. There is snakes everywhere.
Well, the first time
You know the connector at the ESC? That takes the beating. And so those over time wear out. That's per that frame.
one of these, you know, strapped out with
Oh, yeah.
one that
Started working on it.
moving.
It's so hard to make something I'm happy
I
with.
could not believe it. Like, even as you walk past with nothing there, I'm walking along with this freaking snake right in front of me.
Yep. I mean, they'll keep them to themselves.
Yeah,
They
I did.
don't harass them, but still.
He was
If you step on the tail,
I think I was walking past with
Good luck, guys.
So we need to do. You'll win.
The trick is to be so jittery, but there's like a universe's refresh rate can't keep up with what's going on. Like, definitely made a lot of sense. No questions. Yeah, probably not. I said no questions.
Okay, is everyone ready?
Yeah, probably, maybe.
Yeah, probably. Good enough. Okay, let's do it then. It's only a practice. Time trial.
Arm your quads.
No money on it.
Starting on the tone in less than 5.
Same thing.
But 10 points if you take out Thomas.
Whole shot BMS Thomas 2.69.
We didn't mean it.
BMS Thomas 1 lap in 14.9. IQ 0 1 lap in 17.29. Godzilla 1 lap in 16.5. BMS Thomas 1 lap in 12.55. IQ 0 1 lap in 13.23. Godzilla 1 lap in 15.06. BMS Thomas 1 lap in 11.77. IQ 0 1 lap in 13.21. BMS Thomas 1 lap in 11.16. Ironoid 1 lap in 15.0. BMS Thomas 1 lap in 11.17. Ironoid 1 lap in 13.64. Godzilla 1 lap in 14.94. BMS Thomas 1 lap in 10.55. IQ 0 1 lap in 28.52. Godzilla 1 lap in 12.83. BMS Thomas 1 lap in 11.06. IQ 0 1 lap in 14.54.
I'm gonna fly slow.
Ironoid 1 lap in 14.32. 60 seconds remaining.
Where did you go to? See, Game Team's flying well. It's you.
Oh, I need to know
Godzilla's
practice
flying well.
yesterday.
That's where we left off, it looks like.
Even
How
without
the hell you
practice.
guys flying so well?
Oh, it's 2-lap PB. Isn't it? It's 2-lap.
Oh well, it's is it? No, it's,
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, it's 2 lap PB. I thought it would be 1 lap.
I don't know how to play.
Dude, you know the
Totally not me, okay?
the game.
30 seconds remaining.
I'm asleep until like
Like you hit me on the first.
Race over.
I think go slow and go wide.
I'm
Do the first
apologising.
lap wide, and then just kind of feel what's going on.
This is a pre-apology.
Ditched. Oh, shit. Okay, fun.
Next up round 1 time trial 2, with Braden on R1, Third Eye on F2, Cut Unclose on F4, Kentucky on R7, BMS Paul on R8.
You free spinning properly.
That's what I set my.
I think they've got too much. That's what I said. My qualifying stuff.
They're like really just.
What did you run in the time? Is that? Go slow! I will.
You're getting nervous.
I know, it's hard. The takeoff is a bit scary. I was still doing like a half tilt launch, just to feel it out. They get comes up to you really quick.
Thinking no till personally.
No tilt. No, it's a little bit.
You got this quality. Okay.
I had a pretty.
Yeah.
You got this quality. Yeah. I did. Oh, time is good. I'm with you. Yeah, just take your time. Do like a half tilt, because you still want a bit of tilt just to get it going. And then just like jump.
Okay, pilots ready?
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Whole shot BMS Paul 3.87. BMS Paul 1 lap in 20.58. Cut Unclose 1 lap in 20.96. Kentucky 1 lap in 25.06. BMS Paul 1 lap in 17.87. Third Eye 1 lap in 19.09. Cut Unclose 1 lap in 25.04. Kentucky 1 lap in 21.82. BMS Paul 1 lap in 17.9. Third Eye 1 lap in 18.38. Cut Unclose 1 lap in 18.71. Kentucky 1 lap in 21.88. BMS Paul 1 lap in 17.57. Third Eye 1 lap in 19.98.
Definitely don't want to put down in the long grass. You never find it.
Kentucky 1 lap in 20.25. BMS Paul 1 lap in 18.71. 60 seconds remaining.
I'm actually kind of glad we didn't put the tower up right.
Kentucky 1 lap in 19.69. BMS Paul 1 lap in 20.58. Cut Unclose 1 lap in 24.12. 30 seconds remaining.
Well, it wasn't bad, just that wind's terrible. It's really too bad.
Especially when you come out of
Yeah.
there
Yeah,
head
but
towards that.
I think the wind died down when we were flying in.
Yeah, at the start.
It was pretty low, wasn't it?
I think that was it in the middle.
Oh, that explains why I got smoother.
10 seconds remaining. Cut unclose 1 lap in
So
29.46.
we got 2. Do we want to change it to 1? It's just
Race over. Finish your lap and then land.
Look, I like either.
17 seconds.
It doesn't.
Holy moly.
I would say pick whatever you.
I did think that.
It changes the style a bit. You can leave it as 2 laps.
It's just that
You're only
because
leaving
the
2 laps.
qualifying, like your qualifying position, rather than just having one single fastest lap,
Yeah.
sort of based on the finish.
Yeah. The only thing is, I guess if you get like one, if someone's unlucky, they keep getting like a windy lap, clean lap, windy lap, clean lap. That's 2 clean laps. But I mean, that is racing. That does happen. What do you reckon? Leave it at 2? I'm fine. I mean, the thing is, that's pretty quick laps. We're back again. And the ground's not a
Do
swamp.
we only have the 2? Oh wait, no. Do we have 3 racing groups or 2 racing?
My last one, right? And I was doing it really
3?
tight. And I realised I was saving
I
time.
think so. There's like another piece I'll see about yeah, if you did follow everything.
Hey, where the baby's going?
I wanted it to be something you can find in the week. I didn't want it to be anything else. It would have made it more complex, but I figured this was already kind of pushing it. I also didn't want you to ever have to do the drop from it, because otherwise it feels
You get about half a mile an hour upwind, about 200
You
miles
make
an
up
hour
for
downwind.
it. You make up for it on the way back.
Yeah, but it's the turn that's the hard bit, because as you go to turn, the thing goes, whoa!
19, that was nice, Ken.
Just need to keep doing that.
69, nice.
Just need to improve as the day goes on.
Everyone had a slower last lap because we all thought it finished there. Except for you.
Except for
Your
me,
last
aren't
one
you?
was the fastest
Yeah.
one.
There's different props. Let's go to...
Next up round 1 time trial 3, with Papa C on R1, Archmajo on F2, Floppy Thumbs on F4, Super Dizzy Die on R7.
Okay, pilots ready.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Whole shot Super Dizzy Die 5.08. Papa C 1 lap in 30.38. Archmajo 1 lap in 32.83. Floppy Thumbs 1 lap in 37.11. Super Dizzy Die 1 lap in 40.91.
Don't let it blow away.
Papa C 1 lap in 22.63. Super Dizzy Die 1 lap in 27.91. Floppy Thumbs 1 lap in 31.9. Papa C 1 lap in 22.45.
Question. Yes.
.60 seconds remaining. Papa C 1 lap in 20.85. Super Dizzy Die 1 lap in 27.81.
Yeah.
Archmajo 1 lap in 33.74. Papa C 1 lap in 25.54. 30 seconds remaining. Floppy Thumbs 1 lap in 54.82. Super Dizzy Die 1 lap in 33.06. Archmajo 1 lap in 28.88.
No, they've been okay. Well, what I changed, I haven't needed any
10 seconds remaining. Papa C 1 lap in 22.75.
Away from 16 kilohertz. So the minimum is not 16, it's...
Finish your lap and then land. Super Dizzy Die finished 1 lap in 29.3. Please land. Papa C finished 1 lap in 20.44. Please land. Floppy Thumbs finished 1 lap in 40.12. Please land.
But like lower kilohertz is better for braking.
all the way through, that way I know what I'm expect.
You gotta go update your BR heli. No, like lower kilohertz is better for prop braking. The wire is good for smoother. So it's like the newer BR heli, it changes depending on the RPM. So low RPM, it's a low kilohertz. I can't tell any difference, but that in theory, okay?
Race over. Next up, round 2 time trial 1, with BMS Thomas on R1, IQ0 on R2, Godzilla on F2, Mish on F4, Iranoid on R7.
But it's only been like 1 day. After today. At Eastside, I didn't have...
Yeah, it's not the best fit to have.
Yeah, I did try. I did have one motor burn out at Eastside.
I'm going to build this in Colostrum.
Oh. Yes. As far as I know, we're still, and we have an excellent connection.
Really?
One viewer. That's probably me. I was
Let me double those viewers.
Thomas will share.
Oh no, I closed it. It's not me.
It's not you.
No.
Oh, it has England this morning. Did you see that?
Yeah.
I missed the penalties.
How'd you find the track, Ken?
Oh, it's great.
I wish my 5 was better, but the track was actually alright.
Well, surprisingly.
It's that. That connector. There's a bit of a trick ending out of it. I reckon that's what's causing the drop out. It's because the antenna's high. I don't have any of that. Unfortunately, it's one of those cheap E-sheen ones. I reckon I'm going to rip that out and put a train thing. It's the only thing I can get. So there's like that little bit of movement on.
Out of a mug. Cordial out of a mug.
Cordial.
It sounds like the most preposterous thing now, but I can't get it out of my head. I think I need to try it.
He's going to try it.
Oh, I need to know now, you know what I mean?
Cordial.
That frame
Territorial.
is 6 or 7 years old.
So what
Still
cordial
going
do you
strong. Look,
specifically go for?
this has been through God knows how many cars.
That's what those
Oh, really?
These, what do they call these?
I like the red one better.
Tweaker.
Okay, let's go.
So yeah, I think I'll take that.
Game's ready. You're ready. Okay, let's do it.
Arm your quads.
Oh, the rest of it.
Starting on the tone in less than 5.
Yeah, it's just frustrating but you get to some points it's just like, and it was just blinking in my eyes. I'm like,
Whole shot BMS Thomas 2.32. BMS Thomas 1 lap in 13.5. IQ0 1 lap in 13.17. Godzilla 1 lap in 17.27. BMS Thomas 1 lap in 10.72. IQ0 1 lap in 13.39. Ironoid 1 lap in 12.62. BMS Thomas 1 lap in 10.89. IQ 0 1 lap in 11.45. Ironoid 1 lap in 13.99. BMS Thomas 1 lap in 10.52. Godzilla 1 lap in 13.61. IQ 0 1 lap in 11.81. BMS Thomas 1 lap in 10.24. Godzilla 1 lap in 12.12. IQ 0 1 lap in 10.68. BMS Thomas 1 lap in 10.68. Godzilla 1 lap in 12.71.
Somewhere out there.
Where are you, Sam?
60 seconds remaining. Race over. Next up round 2 time trial 2, with Braden on R1, Third Eye on F2, Cut Unclose on F4, Kentucky on R7, BMS Paul on R8.
Pilots, are you ready? Take time, no stress. Just waiting on Third Eye.
Joe's got no video at the moment. Okay, that's videos now. That's alright.
Like, as in the
Okay,
the
pilots
the
ready?
clarity.
Okay.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Hole shot third eye 1.84. BMS Paul 1 lap in 16.96. Cut unclose 1 lap in 17.16. Third eye 1 lap in 23.18. Kentucky 1 lap in 26.32. Cut unclose 1 lap in 17.08. Third eye 1 lap in 17.29. BMS Paul 1 lap in 26.88. Kentucky 1 lap in 22.7. Cut unclose 1 lap in 19.55. Third eye 1 lap in 20.74. Cut unclose 1 lap in 17.25. BMS Paul 1 lap in 29.06. Third eye 1 lap in 17.26. BMS Paul 1 lap in 18.21. 60 seconds remaining. Third eye 1 lap in 19.87. Kentucky 1 lap in 22.32. BMS Paul 1 lap in 16.36. Kentucky 1 lap in 20.69. 30 seconds remaining. BMS Paul 1 lap in 19.06.
Not that fast.
Kentucky 1 lap in 19.61.
Maybe Paul just flies so infrequently that I never get used to it.
It's like a
It's on the- it's on the-
beetle with a
10 seconds remaining.
Works really good on some occasions.
Yes. And then just catastrophic failure on others.
It's on the cover fast.
Kentucky finished 1 lap in 20.02. Please land. Finish your lap and then land.
What's wrong with nice and pleasant? It's
No,
not
it's
hitting
fine.
everything.
I hated that one.
I hit everything. I hit everything.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's the 3 is full. I haven't done new battery order in a while. Japan and WA need all my batteries. Between those two. Not happy. Yeah. Oh, that was weird. Do you want to check props or? I realized I'm going to check props and I also going to check bolts. Just doing that now. Oh, there. Hey. I actually, when I was flying, I moved the
Race
side
over.
of the track.
Next up round 2 time trial 3, with Papa C on R1, Archmajo on F2, Floppy Thumbs on F4, Super Dizzy Die on R7.
Yeah, because everyone my BMS props and bolts on severe. Oh, I used to get back in my life. You got them? Oh, nice. Yeah, no, I got like, I kept like a set of the blues, a set of the whites, and a set of the pinks. But that's all I've got. All the other ones have been given away, so. I will get some as soon as Hong Kong gets back in contact.
Not a car type. We don't have to
Keeping it to sell.
It's still too early, but that's never going to happen. It's going to
Buy
happen in
'em.
Townsville.
Townsville.
Yeah, I know.
Message him and be like, hey, we need press.
Is that because everyone complained about how cold it
We're
was?
old school, isn't it? Like, I think I'm
Did you say
So
Townsville?
Victoria, no way.
It's
Too
like-
cold.
It's just like, what about?
say Townsville?
Like,
Townsville,
yeah,
that's
I'm
what
not-
I wanted somewhere warm, yeah. Can't
Yeah,
have
that's
Victoria.
fair enough, yeah. Well, just Canberra's okay, just like November.
Just, yeah, middle of winter. Are we? Okay, pilots ready? Yes.
Melbourne's easy, I know.
Arm your
Is
quads.
that loud enough?
Starting on the tone in less than 5. Whole shot super dizzy die 4.91.
It depends on what the age is. Oxy doesn't watch. They didn't used to it. Like, end of 2018, I don't know why, but they flipped the license and they went for Poplar and they made some good products. Yeah.
Papa C 1 lap in 22.88. Super dizzy die 1 lap in 30.99. Archmajo 1 lap in 33.87.
But I've also got loyalty and I don't feel like bitching because he wrote that a lot for me. Same with HQ, same with TBS and all that. It'd be so cool to have like a one make frame. But I'm just like, I'm not.
Floppy thumbs 1 lap in 51.18. Super dizzy die 1 lap in 27.25. Archmajo 1 lap in 30.86.
But I feel like Foxy's in a really good position. I feel like if they wanted to, they could make these better. Destroy everyone.
Super dizzy die 1 lap in 29.5. 60 seconds remaining. Archmajo 1 lap in 33.34. Floppy thumbs 1 lap in 47.16.
But you know what? The flip side of the argument I made is this was back in there. You look at the 911s over the last however many years they've been in the 911.
I think it's stuck, Craig.
30 seconds remaining.
I decided I'm going to go down to the tangent because I want to go down to the tangent. But you look at St. Phil's,
Forget where you were.
and they're still competitive. That's
Floppy thumbs 1 lap in 39.94. 10 seconds remaining.
ground racing concept. But what it is though is that what we had in 2016 done.
You just smoke a motor and then
This isn't bad.
Finish your lap and then land. Archmajo finished 1 lap in 62.93. Please land. Floppy thumbs finished 1 lap in 30.49. Please land.
Tattoos. Tattoos good. Have them handle their big red one. Tattoos are well. The big ones are better.
Race over.
I do say better style for durability.
Yeah.
But they don't have the same like a fresh pack.
A fresh tattoo, yeah.
You could see at max off the lawn.
Next up round 3 time trial 1. With BMS Thomas on R1, IQ0 on R2, Godzilla on F2, Mish on F4, Ironoid on R7.
You know the race I crashed out? I didn't crash, man. It was like, but no, I used to tell you, like, that was still, it's probably the greatest top race. That was sick. We both had PBs in the last final when we raced it. Yes. I think, yeah.
We'll do at least 6,
Okay, that's fine.
maybe 7, maybe 8.
Oh shit, I didn't bring a charger. Okay. It's alright.
Someone overcharged us.
It's alright.
Plenty of charges.
We still have plates.
What are we up to?
Just
Right?
at least 8 or 9 rounds or something.
Depends how the weather goes. Yeah, well,
We're just going to be out of here by
we're
about
smashing through them. We're already up to. Hey, you guys.
Hurry up everyone. Next up round 3 time trial 1, with BMS Thomas on R1, IQ 0 on R2, Godzilla on F2, Ironoid on R7. Hurry up everyone.
That's good.
Hasn't actually updated it for a little while. It's been pretty good. No reason to update it.
Oh yes, I got the whole shot. Killing it.
And I'm only charging 1 second. I'm only charging 1. So Mish hasn't made it yet.
Good seeding.
Because of about 2:30 in the morning.
What?
Yeah, he was.
You messaged us at 2:30.
Yeah. I'm going to be drunk and hungover tomorrow.
I was drunk last night.
Oh, here he is.
That's why I brought the Hayabusa with me, because I was like, my JS ones aren't working. At least I know the Hayabusa
Because
works.
Green's not as good. You don't have to set up tracks or anything. You good to go?
If anyone can back up, would be good. The young guy. Come on, right?
Totally. Not us old dudes.
Okay, everyone ready?
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5.
Yeah, as you get older, I've noticed since I've had coach.
Whole shot BMS Thomas 2.32. BMS Thomas 1 lap in 10.97. IQ 0 1 lap in 12.18. Godzilla 1 lap in 14.98. BMS Thomas 1 lap in 10.34. IQ 0 1 lap in 11.07. Ironoid 1 lap in 13.18. BMS Thomas 1 lap in 10.23. IQ 0 1 lap in 10.86. BMS Thomas 1 lap in 9.98. Ironoid 1 lap in 12.88. IQ 0 1 lap in 10.5. IQ 0 1 lap in 11.34.
That's why he's the Australian champ.
Both these times, I think it's about 10 second laps.
Scared me, Thomas. You came past and I flinched.
198.
I reckon you clip like white edge.
Yeah. I hit the
Race over.
seconds to make
Next up round 3 time trial 2, with Third Eye on F2, Cut Unclose on F4, Kentucky on R7, BMS Paul on R8.
I can't remember what it's called. It was the latest like 82 time trial.
Yes, and therefore it's not that difficult to regulate it. It's just the fact that it's so readily available and out there. Anyone can do
There's whole sections.
And then I hit Thomas, he just comes like,
If it's him, whoever Chick-fil-A is anyway, they're like 1.4 seconds to pick up on the bloody national scrap.
trendy.
I
don't really want to call it out. But,
it's green. If it looks green, smells green, it must be green. You scared the living shit out of me. And they walk with 3, 2, 1, and then you come right past me. And I'm like, what?
I think my seat.
Sorry.
Oh,
Is that around the back? Oh, yeah. No, I saw you and I was like,
Tom,
you're
up.
You're up. Timing? Okay.
I was having an absolute ball. Anyway, the one thing that seemed was quite good.
Start finish is on the far side.
No, absolutely no
Far
video.
side is the start.
But then yesterday I was setting up the Christmas lights with the daughter.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Is it, wait, 3 pilots? 4 pilots, wait. Oh, yeah. Are you ready, Cutton? Okay, sweet. Starting the timer now.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Whole shot BMS Paul 3.24. BMS Paul 1 lap in 17.6. Cut unclose 1 lap in 16.79. Third I 1 lap in 21.31. Cut unclose 1 lap in 15.83. BMS Paul 1 lap in 19.41. Third I 1 lap in 17.28. BMS Paul 1 lap in 15.22. Cut unclose 1 lap in 19.71. Third I 1 lap in 16.37. BMS Paul 1 lap in 15.45. Cut unclose 1 lap in 16.46. Third I 1 lap in 16.61. BMS Paul 1 lap in 14.35. Cut unclose 1 lap in 17.37.
Very good laps there. Wait, is that a real time?
60 seconds remaining.
14? 14.35?
Yeah, it's about right.
Holy!
Kentucky 1 lap in 31.56. Cut unclose 1 lap in 18.0.
That was my brain meltdown after it.
That's really good there. He loves it.
Cut unclose 1 lap in 16.07. Kentucky 1 lap in 20.76. 30 seconds remaining.
Straight in there and it wasn't coming off. Had to go home and get really good.
10 seconds remaining. Kentucky 1 lap in 21.89. Finish your lap and then land.
You going great?
Good, Ken. How are you?
Not too bad. Getting work. Oh no, there's a lap record. It's alright. Happy with that.
Race over.
Only get worse as it goes
Oh, yeah. Should get better.
Doesn't work like that.
Maybe everyone else gets better.
Next up round 3 time trial 3, with Papa C on R1, Archmajo on F2, Floppy Thumbs on F4, Super Dizzy Die on R7.
Yeah, and the ground. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Wait for Craig. Yeah, the wind's sort of hard to deal with.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Wait for Craig. Is this fixing his body?
Yeah. What is that? Yellow.
I call it yellow, what? Yellow, it doesn't...
They're all yellow.
We did yellow one. Oh, what's the middle one?
The big one. It's pretty choppy up there. Handle it okay.
Okay. Here we go.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5.
You've got yours as well? Excellent.
Whole shot Super Dizzy Die 4.58.
You won?
It's still looking a little bit too nice for an assassin.
Yeah, we've tried to change that, but you keep dodging.
Papa C 1 lap in 22.36. Super Dizzy Die 1 lap in 25.68. Archmajo 1 lap in 33.27. Floppy Thumbs 1 lap in 34.89. Papa C 1 lap in 21.29. Super Dizzy Die 1 lap in 25.1. Archmajo 1 lap in 29.04. Papa C 1 lap in 19.08.
I would, but I've got really old HQ props on, so it's doing a test at home.
Super Dizzy Die 1 lap in 25.42. Papa C 1 lap in 21.8.
At the time we used to run them, they were really good, but they're just not jogging. Yeah, exactly.
60 seconds remaining. Archmajo 1 lap in 33.49. Super Dizzy Die 1 lap in 24.45.
It's not in long grass, I can see it. And the lens was
Papa C 1 lap in 28.13.
so I'm like, yeah, I'll just stop.
30 seconds remaining. Archmajo 1 lap in 30.97.
Lap record die.
I can't get used to that S-bend high-low. I keep going S-bend
10
low,
seconds remaining.
Go low. It's just in my head, it's low, 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 and then change.
Archmajo 1 lap in. Finish your lap and then land.
Okay, next group.
Race over. Next up round 4 time trial 1, with BMS Thomas on R1, IQ0 on R2, Godzilla on F2, Ironoid on R7. Hurry up everyone.
That's a new one. I love it. Is that another button you
Messenger you said there's someone from MAAA.
Hurry up BMS Thomas.
Apparently.
Do you know who it is?
Hurry up IQ 0. Hurry up Godzilla. Hurry up Ironoid. Hurry up everyone.
So is your call sign third eye?
What?
Because the goggles?
Third eye.
Is it another camera? Is that what it is? Ah, okay.
It's the eye in the middle of your forehead.
What's that?
And the FPV eye.
Gay boy, he's called like you zero.
You have to. I thought it was on me. Sorry.
It's awkward, I don't know that. We're calling this guy to university, so I can't you zero.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe it's ironic.
Yeah.
That's
I like on the chat room confused everyone.
Yeah.
That's what I used to like. There was the program, the chat program, IQ. What was it? ICQ.
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 Yes, right, yeah.
That's what I think of.
Yeah,
But
okay.
he's too young for that.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Scumbag of
I'm
war.
still back in the days of dial-up. The tip 1 of 5 or whatever.
What was the other chat room before that? And used to slap it off with the wet trout. Do you know that business?
Oh, yeah.
It was all text based.
Yeah.
It's like it was all like kind of DOS sort of thing.
Probably 90% bloody.
And away we go.
Gabe's ready, so it's time to go.
Yeah, pretty much.
Guaranteed you'll never get that.
Like the
Year goes past.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5.
The problem is you end up with really old tech and heaps of it, and you go, "Why?"
Whole shot BMS Thomas 2.23. IQ 0 1 lap in 11.6. BMS Thomas 1 lap in 13.06. Godzilla 1 lap in 15.57. BMS Thomas 1 lap in 9.9. IQ 0 1 lap in 11.26. Ironoid 1 lap in 12.68. BMS Thomas 1 lap in 9.78. IQ 0 1 lap in 11.64. Ironoid 1 lap in 11.91. BMS Thomas 1 lap in 9.87. IQ 0 1 lap in 11.88. Ironoid 1 lap in 12.55. Godzilla 1 lap in 12.43. Ironoid 1 lap in 12.65. Godzilla 1 lap in 12.99.
Oh yeah. That was so slow.
absolutely done
I had a lot of vibration.
I touched
How do I do? Did I do PB? Yeah.
Godzilla 1 lap in 11.9.
Very good. 11.9 or 11.91. Sorry.
What do you call when I get
Oh,
that?
you
You're
kidding
kidding
me?
me! Still
Yes.
60 seconds remaining.
No, that's a timing accuracy.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like
It's a
that.
timing accuracy.
I'll see what I got.
You both got it in the same thing.
Race over. Next up round 4 time trial 2, with third eye on F2, cut unclose on F4, Kentucky on R7, BMS Paul on R8.
Okay, since you're
Well,
like,
it's like sand below 35, but not up.
not like resting. They're like boys with 6. So it's like 3.5 highs and 1.8.
I've learned I landed 3.5 on the dot. It's like half the sack. Like,
Wind is not present.
No, Wind makes it a lot more difficult, especially the back
The
straight.
first pack was so nice, but apparently the wind died off, that's why.
Yeah.
Wait, how many laps? I didn't check
Oh, that's ready.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Whole shot BMS Paul 3.35. BMS Paul 1 lap in 16.42. Cut unclose 1 lap in 17.74. Kentucky 1 lap in 18.95. Third I 1 lap in 23.61. BMS Paul 1 lap in 16.43. Cut unclose 1 lap in 16.65. Third I 1 lap in 17.03. BMS Paul 1 lap in 15.54. Kentucky 1 lap in 31.59. Third I 1 lap in 15.48. Cut unclose 1 lap in 29.28. Kentucky 1 lap in 18.6. Third I 1 lap in 16.12. Cut unclose 1 lap in 16.59. Kentucky 1 lap in 19.63. 60 seconds remaining. Cut unclose 1 lap in 16.3. Kentucky 1 lap in 18.28. Third I 1 lap in 35.86. Cut unclose 1 lap in 16.01. 30 seconds remaining. Cut unclose 1 lap in 15.1. Ten seconds remaining. Finish your lap and then land. Race over. Next up round 4 time trial 3, with Papa C on R1, Archmajo on F2, Floppy Thumbs on F4, Super Dizzy Die on R7.
We'll do at least 6, maybe 9.
I'll ask you in 2 minutes. 2 minutes up to that.
We're going through pretty well, aren't we?
No, we're going through well. I reckon we could do a lot. We're going through quite well. Yeah. We could do a few.
Probably 9. No, we're having 3 race rounds.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So probably 9 max, I reckon.
Okay.
If we can do more, we will.
I mean, oh no, my track's been back at the end of the day. The last time. That's like, it was literally like all the
Charge it up. It'll be right. Okay, pilot's ready. Nope. It's here. I've got it here. Yep. That's mine.
You got mine on R1?
Mm.
I guess it's what makes it fun, right? In a way.
Yep. Okay. Pilot's ready, let's go.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Whole shot super dizzy die 4.4.
There you go.
Papa C1 lap in 20.46.
Good, how are you?
Super dizzy die 1 lap in 31.66. Archmajo 1 lap in 42.32. Papa C1 lap in 26.75.
Yeah, absolutely. No. That's why we put the TV there so people can come up and watch what's going on.
Super dizzy die 1 lap in 35.54. Archmajo 1 lap in 28.88. Papa C1 lap in 28.57.
Makes it a bit more interesting. Less people in the air. Let's go. You said it, yes. You're fine. So this is
60 seconds remaining. Super dizzy die 1 lap in 29.24. Papa C1 lap in 26.28. Archmajo 1 lap in 31.89.
we're not the very good ones. Wait till you see Thomas. If you don't vomit when you're watching that, please.
Papa C1 lap in 20.67.
Not so bad watching
30 seconds remaining.
contain a little bit.
Archmajo 1 lap in 29.35. 10 seconds remaining. Papa C1 lap in 25.43. Finish your lap and then land. Race over. Hurry up everyone. Next up round 5 time trial 1, with BMS Thomas on R1, IQ0 on R2, Godzilla on F2, Ironoid on R7.
This is round 5.
I thought it was 7.
So we'll see how we go. We're going pretty well.
When we come in, it's not the same. When he's like,
we take up all of electric vehicles.
Exactly.
I haven't done that in forever.
let's get out there and fly an airplane. And as soon as we got ready, we started.
What's the fun there?
And the highlight was the crash was like ready out. Yeah? Why not? When did you crash? When did you crash? Yes. As soon as I got the win, I'm walking away. So I was going to. Yeah, when you were flying Saturday last time, I'm bits and pieces. Yeah, I know.
We had a crazy one last time we were out. It was mine and Graham. And then they made you again.
Yeah, but you're the
we
Graham.
both like sandwiched each other.
And you need a proper jumping.
Yeah, we both come down.
This is not good. And everybody's carrying us and trying to get at it, but they just jump each other up. Sorry?
Hurry up everyone.
5, yeah. So we do just like time trial rounds to try and get like a fast time. So like, these are like lap records. And then when we've done that, we have like a race. We have like 3 different groups, and best out of 3, like yeah, three rounds of actual racing.
So top 4, pretty close.
Yeah, pretty close. Yeah, very close. But 1 second is a lot.
Yeah, no,
1 second is a lot.
they're not really close.
Yeah. These two here, Godzilla and Ironoid, are always so close together. They're 0.01 of a second at the moment. So challenge is on.
I have the same.
That's my trick usually.
Fair enough. Okay, pilots ready.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Whole shot BMS Thomas 2.12. BMS Thomas 1 lap in 10.11. Ironoid 1 lap in 13.6. IQ 0 1 lap in 13.39. BMS Thomas 1 lap in 10.07. IQ 0 1 lap in 11.41. Godzilla 1 lap in 12.99. BMS Thomas 1 lap in 9.87. IQ 0 1 lap in 11.3. BMS Thomas 1 lap in 10.12. Godzilla 1 lap in 12.39. IQ 0 1 lap in 10.68. Godzilla 1 lap in 12.34. IQ 0 1 lap in 11.69. Godzilla 1 lap in 12.14. Race over. Next up round 5 time trial 2, with third eye on F2, Cutun Close on F4, Kentucky on R7, BMS Paul on R8.
This would be much slower.
Something that we can follow.
Paul's usually a good one to watch. It's nice and smooth and he's flying.
Anything. Could be like
Exactly the same pass. The frame's really different. And also it's got like probably not fast.
Yeah, I know it's that.
No, probably not, right?
modification.
Oh, you got it. You want to spot back? You're right.
Okay, pilots ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Whole shot BMS Paul 3.11. BMS Paul 1 lap in 15.8. Third eye 1 lap in 16.18. Cut unclose 1 lap in 19.35. BMS Paul 1 lap in 15.88. Cut unclose 1 lap in 14.92.
Yes.
Kentucky 1 lap in 19.97.
Sorry, buddy, I just like I was burning through, and then all of a sudden.
Cut unclose 1 lap in 16.0. Cut unclose 1 lap in 15.62. Kentucky 1 lap in 33.23.
14.92. Nice work. Very nice.
Cut unclose 1 lap in 18.23.
Yeah.
60 seconds remaining. Cut unclose 1 lap in 14.64.
Because I know when I got through that top gate, I was through.
Yeah, no,
So
no.
you were still going round.
Yeah, you were clearly ahead of me, and then I went through that, and in between those two, you kind of moved us along.
Cut
and then
unclose
you
1
came
lap
back,
in
and then I was there.
15.12.
The speed through that semicircle was insane.
Yes, I was trying to kind of get.
Race over.
Did you rebuild the switch for me or yes? Flight controller camera. The last race. But that's the 60s race. Okay. They were burning out without bloody bending. Let that cool down for a bit over there. Let's follow the other one.
What's Paulie's favourite fastest time?
Next up round 5 time trial 3, with Papa C on R1, Archmajo on F2, Floppy Thumbs on F4, Super Dizzy Die on R7.
No, 7-8, yeah, I got a 7-8.
7.
The way they shape the body.
We good? Just, yep, sort of. Okay, pilots ready.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Whole shot Papa C 4.68. Papa C 1 lap in 23.58. Super Dizzy Die 1 lap in 25.28. Floppy Thumbs 1 lap in 33.42. Archmajo 1 lap in 34.0. Super Dizzy Die 1 lap in 28.6. Papa C 1 lap in 31.12. Archmajo 1 lap in 29.56. Floppy Thumbs 1 lap in 33.65. Papa C 1 lap in 20.61. Archmajo 1 lap in 27.71. 60 seconds remaining. Super Dizzy Die 1 lap in 40.54.
I flew that once, they're good.
The frame.
Oh, the front end's good, mate. Enough spares, keep it going for a while.
Papa C 1 lap in 20.5.
At the end of the day, I don't think
Archmajo 1 lap in 27.67. Super Dizzy Die 1 lap in 28.98. 30 seconds remaining. Papa C 1 lap in 18.96. 10 seconds remaining. Archmajo 1 lap in 27.68. Super Dizzy. Finish your lap and then land. Race over. Next up round 6 time trial 1, with BMS Thomas on R1, IQ0 on R2, Godzilla on F2, Ironoid on R7.
I got messages from Korean FAI saying like
Looking for his ride down there.
offering me like flight tickets to like some Korean event this year. She was like, I can give you flights, return, and I'm like,
they always struggle to get Aussies over, but some people always really use the Delta there. I've been to a race once in Korea. Korea's good though, it's fun.
They go round in circles with your head right.
I am not on top of this.
Wait,
That's a battery. That's the one?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, there's another, yeah. Two lost one. Yep, it is.
How many flights have we done?
Do I need to click this again? Just,
you can just do a test hop up.
Hurry up everyone.
just go out.
Yeah, on your, it's maybe, yeah. Which one I just crashed?
it's sort of, there is a, if your battery's plugged in, you can have like a buzzer, so
okay.
beeper, but sometimes the battery comes out and that makes it more difficult. Even if you use your video, you know, like if you still got video, sometimes you can locate
Yes,
the video, and even the video signal strength. If you had a separate like locator on it, it's, you can even get like these Bluetooth sort of disc. If you put one of those inside it, so people normally we find not too far away. It is like I don't really notice it, but for someone like Thomas, like it changes direction as we go. If it's lighter, things like that. But, they've gotten lighter and lighter over the years. They used to be a lot heavier than they are.
I can see.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was the thing in WA. I couldn't hire a car.
I just follow myself.
Like, I couldn't hire a car, so I ended up saying go. Which is really good. I recommend driving around.
Okay, pilot's ready.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Whole shot BMS Thomas 2.41. BMS Thomas 1 lap in 12.34. IQ 0 1 lap in 13.3. Ironoid 1 lap in 20.9. BMS Thomas 1 lap in 10.27. IQ 0 1 lap in 11.72. BMS Thomas 1 lap in 10.09. Ironoid 1 lap in 13.69. IQ 0 1 lap in 10.71. BMS Thomas 1 lap in 9.8. IQ 0 1 lap in 10.71. Ironoid 1 lap in 12.72. BMS Thomas 1 lap in 9.97. IQ 0 1 lap in 10.93. Ironoid 1 lap in 12.69. Ironoid 1 lap in 12.42.
Just off the mat.
I was trying to stop the TV from falling onto your head, Sam.
Race over. Next up round 6 time trial 2, with third eye on F2, cut unclose on F4, Kentucky on R7, BMS Paul on R8.
I'll take me. Oh, I thought you were 2 and 3.
think that's enough?
He was holding actually.
Right,
You're
okay.
holding, yeah.
I might go and get another sandbag. I'll start the race and go and get one. Yeah. Alright, everyone ready? Yep. Nearly. Nearly. Alright, pilots ready?
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Whole shot BMS Paul 3.35. Cut unclose 1 lap in 16.29. Kentucky 1 lap in 18.84. BMS Paul 1 lap in 24.34. Cut unclose 1 lap in 14.57. Kentucky 1 lap in 17.19. BMS Paul 1 lap in 16.13. Kentucky 1 lap in 18.12. BMS Paul 1 lap in 15.02. Cut unclose 1 lap in 27.42. BMS Paul 1 lap in 14.72. Cut unclose 1 lap in 15.44. BMS Paul 1 lap in 18.35. Cut unclose 1 lap in 17.61. 60 seconds remaining.
Yeah, true. I'll take
Cut unclose 1 lap in 15.7. Kentucky 1 lap in 18.09. BMS Paul 1 lap in 23.59. 30 seconds remaining. Kentucky 1 lap in 18.21. BMS Paul 1 lap in 19.88. Ten seconds remaining. Race over. Next up, round 6 time trial 3, with Papa C on R1, Archmajo on F2, Floppy Thumbs on F4, Super Dizzy Die on R7.
Yeah, I don't know quite love. And my mom came back with less efficient.
light going.
What are you doing? Oh.
Okay, good. And who is this?
Yeah, get licensed all the way around.
Someone.
Yeah. Well spotted. Yeah, it's probably Sam.
So yeah.
How'd the F3A competition go?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
On Saturday I had only one flight. Something happened to my contra. I had to fix it at home.
Oh.
And on Sunday was very difficult to fly with blue and wind, strong wind at the altitude blowing us out. But it was good fun. Yeah, we had a good fun.
After this race. Okay, everyone ready?
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5.
Oh, we need ropes to hold.
Whole shot super dizzy die 4.42.
It's always like when it's too windy, the gates don't stand up. We can still fly if the gates could stand up.
Super dizzy die 1 lap in 23.98.
Oh yeah, every race is different. Yeah.
Papa C 1 lap in 25.38. Floppy thumbs 1 lap in 35.84.
We actually changed the track so that, because it's so windy, we sort of changed it so that it wouldn't be affected so much by the wind.
Archmajo 1 lap in 46.53. Super dizzy die 1 lap in 30.11. Papa C 1 lap in 24.32. Floppy thumbs 1 lap in 30.34. Archmajo 1 lap in 29.24. "60 seconds remaining. Floppy thumbs 1 lap in 31.75.
We will when we're doing actual racing, but at the moment we're just trying to like get a good time.
Archmajo 1 lap in 29.51.
Decides where you're going to be within the racing, and then it's just like three races. First wins.
"30 seconds remaining. Archmajo 1 lap in 28.0. Floppy thumbs 1 lap in 37.7. 10 seconds remaining.
Okay, let's fix these gates.
Race over.
I have a hex driver and post.
Is it a pain in the ass? Yes. Very much. That's like my dog. freeze
much
from
of
my
it to do,
warehouse. We want at least like
Obvious.
400 by
Żadnie
400
sporo.
meters.
Dobra,
The
to
pipe
będzie
like 50 meters. No, 50 feet of tall warehouse. Like 20 is
mamy samoloty. Tam w tą stronę jest Archery Club. A tutaj w tych drzewach, jakby się ktoś nagle na tym polem golfowym są takie targets i oni wchodzą z łukami i strzelają do tych targets właściwie tak w lesie, nie? Takie polowanie. Moim zdaniem oni powinni tak z tyłu ustawić, że to jest super jak po lesie będzie lepsze widać.
Aha.
If we made the other track, that track would be
Next up round 7 time trial 1, with BMS Thomas on R1, IQ 0 on R2, Godzilla on F2, Ironoid on R7.
Not good.
That's good.
Come to get some bait?
Okay, we're going to do one more, or we're going to...
Do one more.
Okay.
And then we can do final afterwards.
Okay, well, you know what that means?
Hurry up everyone.
Hurry up, everyone.
Yeah, hurry up everywhere. Yeah.
Hurry up everyone.
I love it.
Start the race.
Arm your quads. Stand down and disarm. Race start cancelled.
You didn't know. The 3 from each group need to contact Darren at least.
Okay. Oh, really? Oh. Jeez.
I know.
I'm just disappointed it doesn't include me, that's all.
Should have
gone down to B.
Joe's going, yes, that's me.
That's Darren's number.
I get a discount, huh? Just contact him through Lethal.
Hurry up BMS Thomas.
I have to send him the people's names.
Hurry up IQ0.
Yeah, it does pay the sponsors well, so that way you can get some perks.
Arm your quads.
Just get a box from
Starting on the tone in less than 5. Stand down and disarm. Race start cancelled.
You all ready?
Tom's got video.
Tom's got no video.
Alright, Paul's ready?
Arm your quads.
Don't hit the
Starting on the tone in less than 5. Whole shot BMS Thomas 2.11.
They've stood up very well with guys.
That's Tom.
Ironoid 1 lap in 14.0. Godzilla 1 lap in 16.51. BMS Thomas 1 lap in 21.16. Ironoid 1 lap in 13.91. Godzilla 1 lap in 15.95. Ironoid 1 lap in 13.93. Godzilla 1 lap in 12.82. Ironoid 1 lap in 12.54. Godzilla 1 lap in 12.03. BMS Thomas 1 lap in 17.6. Ironoid 1 lap in 9.11. BMS Thomas 1 lap in 14.19.
That's not
No, I crashed on top of the timing system.
I thought that was Thomas.
It says 911, mate. That's
It's like crazy lap.
BMS Thomas 1 lap in 13.57.
I'll take it.
I'll take it.
I mean, I still probably wouldn't have a faster overall time.
60 seconds remaining.
That's so sad.
BMS Thomas 1 lap in 13.53.
That was the fastest lap.
I don't even know where I crashed.
We're going to replay it.
What are we doing?
Did I crash on this long
We're
grass
going
or
to do a
that long
live
grass?
replay just to see what happened with IQ.
Well, I broken
Oh, did you?
I saw my motor just dangling.
Race over.
You don't want to see that.
You absolutely belted you on the first lap.
I still want to see what hit me.
Stopped, I knew I couldn't push.
Yeah,
I
my
was like,
video
I'm just gonna
said.
go for a chase.
Wait, he didn't have ball for that guy.
That's just a
Yeah, he did a go around and then he came past me.
So you see Thomas?
You want Thomas? Yes.
Thomas was early.
It was around these flags here. No, Thomas is already in the ground. Right? No.
He's already got secrets.
You just hit the flag, that's all.
No.
You just hit the
No,
flag.
it was before I hit the flag.
Look.
It was something. My drone like twitched before I hit the flag. See that?
That's what they all
Oh, no, mine twitches like that all the time. That's just normal.
I don't know.
And you're out.
That's nothing,
Where did I
don't
crash?
worry.
You're out.
That's user error.
Yeah, that's user error.
Where
mate.
James is.
Yeah.
It all shredded.
Really?
Yeah,
So
they
someone did hit
barely
Thomas, though.
flew like 30 meters before they got shredded.
Is that the way you just change props on?
Where's the pump tool? Those props to make sure it's actually okay at speed.
Yeah.
Hey, technically I finished. Hey, you would have won if it was a race, because I couldn't push. My motors are burning.
Are they looking for 2 points?
There's Thomas. Sam. There's Thomas there in front of Sam.
Oh, that's who we hit. Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to do...
Now, Ironite and Thomas collided.
Next up round 7 time trial 2, with Third Eye on F2, Cut Unclose on F4, Kentucky on R7, BMS Paul on R8.
Always about you. I say nothing. Because either way I'm getting into trouble.
I've already threatened HR on you.
Oh, you mean hospital response?
That's all right. Yep.
I'm going to take your chair, Bart.
Yeah, he's up to his usual shit there. Oh.
Look at this face. I way to use car reflect.
You got this, Paulie.
It's either muddy, gale force breeze, freaking raining.
You got this, Paulie.
Or all 3 together.
All 3, yeah, exactly, because we're about to have soup.
No, don't say that. Don't say that. It's not going to rain.
That'd be perfect.
It's going to be
When's gonna stop?
beautiful. During the finals, there's not going to be any wind. I'll talk to the wind god.
Slides out.
That's what we're doing our finals, not their finals. I don't care about this.
Alright, no.
What I have to do.
Yeah. At the moment, I can't do all this, but next generation maybe.
Good idea.
What? Next gen? You got it, Paulie. Come on, Paulie.
Yeah.
Ah, Joe, you can get 3rd.
Hey, don't worry about it. The wind is
Beautiful
just...
coffee
I
cup.
need a 5-point harness to harness me in this freaking chair.
Do you want to hug you? I can hug you. I'll be like...
Oh my god.
Please don't.
Alright. Pilots ready? Yep.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5.
Is that there is enough room there. Because that's what happens. I just cut the ground.
Whole shot cut unclose 3.49. Cut unclose 1 lap in 15.86. Kentucky 1 lap in 18.21. BMS Paul 1 lap in 24.92. Cut unclose 1 lap in 15.6. Third Eye 1 lap in 35.94. Kentucky 1 lap in 18.16. BMS Paul 1 lap in 16.56. Cut unclose 1 lap in 15.92. BMS Paul 1 lap in 15.78. Third Eye 1 lap in 22.51.
It's not too long.
Cut unclose 1 lap in 19.13. BMS Paul 1 lap in 16.29. Third Eye 1 lap in 15.48. Cut unclose 1 lap in 14.7.
Still looks like something the edge of
Where were you?
Oh, I can't remember.
Third Eye 1 lap in 21.6. 60 seconds remaining. Cut unclose 1 lap in 17.31. 30 seconds remaining.
And you think you got a good line, and then all of a sudden you're just in the wrong spot, or the gate moved.
10 seconds remaining.
It's the gate moved. Yeah. It's all the gate's fault. It's not our fault. Perfect.
Finish your lap and then land. Race over. Next up round 7 time trial 3, with Papa C on R1, Archmajo on F2, Floppy Thumbs on F4, Super Dizzy Die on R7.
Sure, it's this one here, isn't it? Wind. Yes. It's just so we can watch, like all the pilots are here. When we start, you'll see them go up on the screen. But we time it as well. So it has the best time and things like that. Okay, pilots ready?
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Whole shot Super Dizzy Die 4.25.
So this is their best time for 2 laps, and this will be down here. You'll have time for each single lap. Everyone's crashing.
Papa C 1 lap in 23.3.
It's pretty windy. It doesn't actually affect us so much, but yeah.
Archmajo 1 lap in 33.65. Papa C 1 lap in 20.24. Super Dizzy Die 1 lap in 50.97. Archmajo 1 lap in 31.48.
The next group went really fast, but I think we might be having a break. We might have some lunch. Start again.
Papa C 1 lap in 35.51. Super Dizzy Die 1 lap in 33.87. Seconds remaining. Papa C 1 lap in 21.68. Archmajo 1 lap in 36.42.
And this is, we've got receivers here, which is putting it up on the screen. So we can have 6 pilots all.
Super Dizzy Die 1 lap in 32.4. Papa C 1 lap in 20.52. 30 seconds remaining. Archmajo 1 lap in 32.75. Papa C 1 lap in 21.18. 10 seconds remaining.
Because inside that it requires this flight control pictures, working out what external influences are.
Finish your lap and then land. Papa C finished 1 lap in 24.48. Please land. Super Dizzy Die finished 1 lap in 29.53. Please land.
Quite a while. Since probably about sort of like the racing sort of started about 2015. Yeah, but it's certainly evolved over the years. I think I first had a quadcopter before that, but not racing. Yeah.
Have you won many races?
No. Oh, I'm not even confident.
Yes, but it's fun.
I should be better than I am. Thomas is world champion. They've been playing well with me. They got better, as they would say.
You got to have a lot of practice, don't you?
Oh,
Hi, I'm Di.
And this is Ben.
Hi, Ben. How are you?
So you guys are already teammate members? Gotcha. Yeah.
Okay, we're going to do another round? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll lunch. No. TikTok's told us to go and eat lunch with everyone else. And when he tells us to do something, that's what we do.
Been told, Thomas. At lunch first.
We were told.
Race over.